I'm in the greenhouse today to finish up several punch list items, and one of them is putting a raised bed around, a U-shaped raised bed that goes all the way around the corners here and up the other side to about here. And we're going to use the framework and the outside corrugated steel as the outside of the raised bed. The raised bed, as it were, or as it is, kind of looks like a mess right now, but I was just kind of dry fitting some things in here. It's going to look a lot better later on this afternoon because I'm going to finish up the corners and get some things in place so at least you can see what it's going to be looking like. All right, now you can kind of see what the raised bed's going to look like. It's going to come out 2 feet or maybe 30 inches. I've got to kind of play with that a little bit to see what the reach is. I don't want to have it too far in there where it's difficult to get in there and weed and cultivate whatever. This board right here will be tied into the backboard. These corners, a lot of people will say it's like way overkill, but I have a tendency to over-engineer stuff, and I don't want these things coming apart or shifting because I just want to put them in here once and be done. So you can get an idea of what that's going to look like. It'll be more or less a horseshoe shape around the south end of the greenhouse. It'll come around here, come around all the way around the back where the metal will get warmed from the sun hitting it. As you can see, the sun coming in from the southwest corner right now. And then so it'll be easier to I think to warm up in the wintertime. It'll also be exposed to the cold at night, so we'll have to see how that goes. So again, you can get an idea of what it's going to look like. I'm going to firm up the dimensions, tack it together, and start putting the metal on. And now this is what the raised bed looks like partially assembled. Got the top rail on right here, and we've got the started putting the logs in to take up a lot of the space and to promote the hugelkultur. And so, and see, some of these are pretty big. So at any rate, today we're going to continue to fill this up, and hopefully by the end of today or tomorrow I will have this part of the raised bed to the point where we can start planting. So let's see what we can do. All right, the raised bed framing is complete and it's full of wood. All those trees that fell down when Hurricane Idalia came through was turned out to be a blessing. Chopped up those trees, put them in the bottom here so that it wouldn't take so much to fill these up. That's one of the issues with raised beds, and so a lot of people are using the hugelkultur or Mittleitner gardening method. So these beds are overall, they're about 27 inches tall. And so we've filled them up with this wood about halfway. And so now I've got to come up with something else to fill these. And here we are, taking a look at the raised bed now that all of the stumps are covered up with mulch. Took a little bit more mulch. No, it took a lot more mulch than I thought it would. Shoving it down in between the stumps or the trunks of the trees. We didn't go with any of the limbs and sticks and whatnot that a lot of other people use because we had so much mulch. I went back and got another couple of truckloads of it. We had so much mulch that I just went ahead and covered all the stumps up, or the logs. Just covered them up with mulch. And so now what I'm going to do is put in another finer layer of bark on here, and then we will put dirt on the top of it. So we'll see you back here again soon. Before I finished up putting all of this the finer tree bark in here, I wanted to do a little bit of an explanation on what's going on. I put this in here to help fill in the gaps in the mulch so that when I put in the premium topsoil and grow medium, it wouldn't just sink right down to the bottom. But this stuff has been, because of delays and whatnot, this stuff has been sitting around for about 6 months, and holy cow, it's well on its way to being composted. And so I got like a double bonus, I guess, from putting this stuff in here. There's not very much in here, maybe inch, half inch. I'm going to smooth this out and spread it a little thinner. I don't think it needs a lot, and it's just to keep the topsoil and growing medium from falling down in through the mulch so quickly. I know it's all going to settle and settle a lot, but I'm going to try to prevent that as much as possible while we grow. All right, got all the fine mulch in there now. Leveling it up, filling in the holes so that the dirt doesn't fall through there. The growing medium doesn't fall through the large mulch very much, and it won't take as much to fill the bed now. We're not going to be growing anything like carrots in here that needs space for a large root system, and so 4 inches of soil here is going to be sufficient on top of the mulch, and this really fine, well, it's almost gone, composted bark. So we will come back to you and show you the next installment of what we're going to do with these pipes that are all over the place. See you soon. Man, oh man, the beds look awesome. Just filled them with the composted manure planting mix that I got. 20 yards of it. This is perlite. I threw some other stuff on top of it there. But here's what it looks like right here. Awesome. Ready for planting.